Hey, what's going on, guys? David Robio here. Hope you're keeping well. I'm here right now to give you this past month's real estate market statistics for the month of April, news anchor style. Let's get into it. So when we're checking the market, there's 5 key metrics that we like to look at, and the first of which is how many new listings are actually going onto the market. And in the month of April, we saw 20,825 new listings hit the market, which is up significantly 237% year over year, but slightly down 8% month over month. So we're seeing a ton of listings going on the market. The next thing we like to look at is how many of those homes are actually selling. And in the month of April, the Toronto Real Estate Board recorded 13,663 sales, which again is significantly up 359% year over year, but again, slightly down 13% month over month. So we're seeing a good correlation of listings going on the market. We're seeing a great correlation with demand. That's going to tell me that prices are going to be holding relatively steady. Oh my gosh, I'm right. Okay, so the average home in Toronto in the month of April was selling at $1,090,992, which is up 33% year over year and slightly down 0.6% month over month. Now, when we're looking at our stats, we can actually see that February and March were our peak months. We're getting the most amount of activities, homes are selling for the most, and we're already seeing a bit of a calmness and a little bit of a descent, which makes sense why we're seeing things down just a little bit. Okay, now the next thing we like to look at is how fast are homes selling. Right now in the GTA as of the month of April, homes are taking about 10 days to sell. We sell them in 6. Okay, now months of inventory. How long can this really go on for? So a very simple metric is 4 months of inventory is a balanced market, okay? Anything below that is still considered to be a seller's market. So we still are really low in terms of the inventory that we've been seeing. I think we're actually up a little bit, but still low by the industry standards with 1.3 months of inventory. Now I'm done with these. So if you're a buyer and seller, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a seller, take your expectations and don't think that you're going to see 150,000 over asking or 200,000 over asking. I don't think the market's going to be positioning itself in that way because a lot of our buyers that were really trigger heavy in January, February, and going onwards, those buyers have already bought. Now we're left with a little bit more of a calm demeanor demographic who's not that willing to get competitive in that bidding war. So I think we're going to see a lot of pricing strategies kind of change. So just keep that in mind when you're listing your home to sell. And the other thing is marketing. Make sure you're getting to that right audience. A lot of people, especially when it comes to the first-time home buyer demographic, they are doing really poor on their pricing strategy, and it's actually scaring a lot of buyers away, and they're not even willing to come to the table. So those 2 things you should really keep in mind. Now, if you're a buyer, what I would say is expect to not be competing with 10 or 20 or 30 offers. Maybe a more calm and steady 2, 3, maybe even 5, which I know still might seem like a lot, but it is a lot easier to navigate. And with our days on market, I think we're going to start seeing them go up just a little bit, so it might give you a little bit more time to make your decisions. Now, I hope this video has been tons of value, and if you have any questions at all about what the market's at or what it's going to mean for you, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, call David Robio. That's all for today, folks. Okay, Karina, back to you with the weather.